I'm Chrissy Clark, and these are the 5 underreported stories that you need to know. The North Face is offering customers a 20% discount only if they complete and pass a diversity, equity, and inclusion course. The company launched a course titled Allyship in the Outdoors, which teaches customers about racial disparities in outdoor activities, but you can only get the discount if you're European. The course focuses on race and racism in Europe, and if Europeans undergo this hour-long course on becoming a better ally to making the outdoors more welcome for everyone, they get a discount. Now, I firmly understand that no matter what race, ethnicity, religion you are, you can walk into a room and feel like you don't belong. But I have never, not once, thought that nature was reserved for any certain type of person. It's literally just outside. It was created for all human beings. I'm just sincerely lost on how the North Face believes the outdoor world isn't inclusive already. Okay, on to our next story. Officials at the Department of Veterans Affairs banned the iconic photo of a World War II Times Square kiss from agency buildings last week, claiming that the picture no longer fits the values of the VA. The VA chief, Dennis McDonough, heard about this memo on Twitter, not even from his own agency, and immediately reversed the decision. The photo, if you haven't already seen it, I don't know how you wouldn't. It's so iconic. It's of this ecstatic U.S. sailor kissing a nurse passing by to celebrate the end of the war with Japan in 1945. This picture was deemed inappropriate behavior by VA higher-ups because it depicts a, quote, non-consensual act. According to some of the officials at the VA, displaying this picture, quote, could be construed as a tacit endorsement of the inappropriate behavior it depicts. For the record, the woman who was kissed in this picture spoke out and said, kissing was happening everywhere. Everyone was so excited about the war ending. They were just kissing and celebrating, and this just happened and turned out to be an iconic photo. She wasn't upset about it. So why, all this time later, is the VA upset about it for her? Maybe they should focus on veteran affairs instead of making non-controversial artwork controversial. Moving on, I want to introduce you to the Biden official making 6 figures to travel the world pushing transgenderism. Jessica Stern travels the world attending Pride events as the State Department's special envoy to advance the human rights of LGBTQIA+ minus divided side persons. This woman is paid $180,000 to globetrot around promoting the idea that men can be women and women can be men. If this was about promoting human rights, equal rights for all people around the world, please take the salary, be my guest. But the fact that this woman is promoting something in the name of America that is so controversial to nearly all Americans is somewhat sickening. Next, yesterday, we were talking a little bit about the WATH Files. As a little refresh, the WATH is the World Professional Association for Transgender Health, and a journalist recently dropped a ton of files from the WATH's Reddit-style community messaging platform. Doctors at WATH, the world's alleged leading transgender organization, admitted in conversations that there's a link between transgender hormone therapy and cancer, because putting synthetic hormones into your body is bad. But for years, doctors have informed patients that puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones are completely safe. They're reversible. And by the way, don't think that this scandal is limited to transgender people, right? Pumping any form of synthetic hormones into your body and thinking that there won't be consequences to putting that in your body is moronic. I'm talking about birth control, okay? This is poison being put into our bodies, but doctors sell it to us as normal way to regulate our body because they make money by keeping you sick. I could blabber on about this subject because it's infuriating, but let's move on. Our final story today comes courtesy of some of my friends, actually. My friends Colin and Christina were at the Tennessee State Capitol building yesterday to advocate for the D-Trans Bill of Rights, which would give insurance coverage to people who underwent gender transition and regret it because, as we noted in the previous story, some doctors are liars. According to people at the Tennessee State Capitol, this woman claiming to be a doctor started belligerently screaming at people who believe detransitioners should get health care.
You are fucking sick in the heart. What is wrong with you? I'm not grooming anyone. You are fucking insane. How you don't know me? How can you sit here and say that to my face?
She did not say that at all.
I didn't
You're
say
making
that.
things
Do
up.
not call me a groomer. You put that down.
Whoa.
Apparently, this all started because Colin, who has a degree in evolutionary biology, told this doctor lady that he was a scientist with a PhD in evolutionary biology, and she didn't like that someone credentialed was speaking out against her. People are freaking crazy. That's all I've got for you today. See you back here tomorrow.